Okay. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Holly. I own a small business called Balefire Designs. I make wooden jewelry and notebooks. First thing to take care of today, you can tell I'm kind of happy probably. I got 3 orders this weekend. Actually 1 today and then 2 this weekend, so thank you so much. I'm so excited. I've got that to do this morning. Well, it's kind of this afternoon almost now. It's 12:07. But I've been working on my thank you cards that I want to include in the order. I just kind of made it this morning on Canva. So that'd be the front and then the back. I'm gonna put the person's name here. Yeah, I'm excited. So these are actually also the 5x7 card stock that I'm gonna use in my photo album. So it's almost like a 2-for-1. I can just buy the whole stack and then use some for what I need. And I think in the future, I wanna figure out how to do like watercolor splashes on these. So I can do like a cool like green and maybe purple gradient on there to give it a little bit of, you know, color. I think that'd be cool. So that's what I was doing this morning. And then in the middle of getting these ready, I got another order. So thank you again so much. So I've got the boxes here to do it. And oh, I didn't even say what day it is. It's Tuesday at 12:08. So yesterday was an unexpected family day. It was really great though. My mom and my brother hang out. My brother came all the way down from Minnesota. So we actually got to go to Judy's. May or may not have heard of it. It's like an hour away in Galesburg. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So that was fun. We went to that little cafe and then also went thrift store shopping. And I found the coolest thing. Literally it was just labeled as a bag of artifacts. And it just felt like rocks. And I was like, am I stupid to spend $35 on a bag of what may or may not be artifact rocks? But I did. So I opened it up and I think I'm going to try to bring these to the museum to see if, because I don't know that I'm not sure of the words to look for. It may be, I'll just show you what they are first. They're a bunch of different bags and it's actual pottery pieces from the indigenous people of Illinois. So it's from, I got nerdy and I printed out a whole paper so I have it with it, so I have all the info. So it's from the Middle Woodland period here in Illinois, so from 200 BCE to 500 CE. So this stuff could be nearly 2,000 years old pieces of pottery. And you know it's pottery. It's been baked so you can't really see it in the bag, but I also don't want to touch them too much. But I don't know, they each have different designs on there. Some of them it says, this one says Havana Wave Montezuma Punkated, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. I love archaeology, but I've never had the chance to interact with anything. There's just different score marks on these different pieces of pottery. And some of them are marked and some of them are just like large bag. One's just a large bag. It says like 30 pieces and it's... Anyways, so it's from the local indigenous people. We don't have their names anymore that I could research. It's called the Hopewell culture, because that's the farmer whose land they started first investigating on, is my interpretation of it. But what I'd like to do is probably next week or within the next month or 2 at minimum, because I don't want to keep it for too long. Like I said, I don't know how culturally significant this is. I don't want to keep something that's important to somebody else's history, so it should probably be repatriated to the First Nations people, or at least to a museum associated with the First Nations people, so they can do correctly by the history of the item, which is so cool. I'm probably going too crazy here, but it is so cool that I've even had the opportunity to interact with this and that we even found it at just a thrift store within the area. But the place I want to go is Dixon Mounds, and they actually have a director of tribal relations there. I believe the name was like Logan Papenfort. And he's actually a former second chief for the Peoria tribe of the Indians of Oklahoma. So not only is it a museum, but they appear to be associated with the native peoples of the area. So I feel like they would know best what to do with it and where it should go. Yeah, so I'm so excited. This is the coolest thing ever, to be able to hold a 2,000-year-old, possibly 2,000. It could be anywhere from, if it's the early Weaver period, it might only be like 1,000 to 600 years old, but either way, coolest thing ever. Older than me by far. So yeah, that's what we did yesterday. So that's why I'm behind a little bit by a day. I wanted to have these out sooner, but it's so fun to be able to visit with family, even though I forget, because it was my fault. I forgot. He told me he was coming down, and then I was like, okay, yeah, next week. And then this week came up, and my brain was still like, oh yeah, next week. No. Anyways, so that was super fun, and something like I'll try to keep you updated on what happens with it. Like I said, I might not be able to go this week or next week. Definitely not this week. But I don't want to hold on to history that isn't mine. But back to business stuff. So this is really cool. I got 3 orders, and I get to film this morning. So let's get these orders wrapped, and then off to the post office this morning.
Asking for a friend who has gone off the deep end. I know it's late, but we said we would meet here. Why don't you come down? One little sip of air would do you good, and you better believe it. You've been shut indoors for no reason. I could use a friend right now. Can we be friends for now? Yeah. Heart on each side, only reflections apart, but never more. I've been away for a while. Only way I'm getting mine was at the time. Why I got my demons on the shelf, like the trophies I can carry with me through the years. Yeah, I'm too sick of myself. I'm too sick of myself. For someone have another month to spare, make it make sense for someone who needs help. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got everything all boxed up. You guys, I got, also while I was packing it, I got another order. Thank you, Jennifer. I messed up stamping the logo, so I had to put a label logo on there. But I really appreciate all of these orders. Thank you so much. I don't have words. I feel like I'm cheesing really bad But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I get to take these over to the post office. There's from so many different places. I need to make an order map so I can put pins on the map. Thank you. It's really blown me away. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for supporting me and my small business. Thank you. Let's get these to the post office and I'll stop dragging on. And I also need to get lunch. It's 1:45. I meant to be done at like noon, but I tried to take... I'm not very good at the aesthetic videography yet. I'm still working on that. I think even my camera died while I was trying to record the packaging, but I'll get better. I'll get better. But again, thank you so much. Let's go to the post office. Hello. Okay, so it's 11:21 on Thursday, so it is now the day of the first market of the week. Yesterday I pretty much just did boring computer admin stuff. Basically, all the one-off notebooks that I did, where I kind of fiddled with the design, I added those into the sales section. I have those ones for $5 off, so those ones are $30. And then I also added the 3-ring hole punch. I put those at $25 since they have less features. I don't have the spray coating on there, and the elastic isn't on there, so I feel like they should probably be a little bit less than the new version that have the protections and the elastic and the more expensive 6-hole punch rings. Yeah, so I was doing a lot of that yesterday, and I also painted these. I managed to paint them and then spray them, so these are ready to be assembled, and this I need to reassemble. They're actually my business card holders. I kind of made them. They're kind of cool, I thought. I might be biased, but they got the flames on there for holding the business card. The problem, what I used was Loctite glass glue, and it did work. It felt secure, it felt stable. Long term, however, it does not work. So I'm gonna reassemble these, and I've got all the pieces here. It's pretty much just like a little puzzle. You just kind of slide everything together. And I am going to remake the... Yeah, see, this one's still in place. Anyways, long story short, that is what I'm working on today. I only have 2 hours and 34 minutes left until setup. I had a whole list of things I wanted to do today. I think the only thing that's going to happen, because I still have to eat lunch, so I'm going to finish assembling these, put this back together, and I think I'm going to start pulling this apart, my storage space, so I can get everything ready to be loaded into the car. So I can be over there at 2. Yeah, it doesn't start until 4. It's 4 to 7, but they said they want setup to start between 2 and 3. I'm gonna get everything loaded. I don't know if they're providing the tables, or I'm gonna bring my own just in case, but they should be 2 6-foot tables, and I do have tablecloths. Goodness. Let's get going on this and then finish this, and then I'll have some lunch on the car.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes even love will fade. Right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend. Right? But baby, we're changing. We can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. 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 Really had a good run though, but maybe you would prove me love. We will travel different roads from now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over.
getting moving for the craft show, so I'm all loaded, as you can see. It is a really gross day out today. I'm pretty sure I saw the first flurries that I've seen this year, so. Okay, I'll see you when I get there. Hello, Editing Holly here. So it is now Tuesday at just hit 5 o'clock. It is already dark outside. I miss the sun already. Yellow. So anyways, I realized I haven't even talked to you since the shop in the park. So yeah, so I'm editing the video right now. I'm hoping to post it tomorrow morning, but yeah, apparently I have not said anything, so hi. The shows went really well. The vibes were good. The shop in the park, as you saw, the weather I think played a big factor in the turnout. It still went well. I still made back my booth price. I'll cover that in a minute, but the vibes were good. And then for Holiday Lane also went well. I actually had a subscriber stop by to see me. Thank you, Judy. I was so anxious. So question for you other craft business show people out there, because I know it can be, I don't know if controversial is the word, it can go back and forth. What's your opinion? Should you speak to the people who come into your booth right away? Or I try to make eye contact and be like, hi. I just don't want to be pushy. I don't want to, if anything, even when I'm going into a store, and I might be the weird one here. I am fully okay with that. But when I go into a store, I don't like people to greet me because I'm like, So I just want to let people browse, look around. I don't want to put any pressure on there, but I am definitely happy for anybody who comes into my booth. But I don't. Sometimes I think also my face is very RBF. It's very flat. I don't know that I emote that well in person. I don't know. Anyways, what's your opinion on that? To greet or not to greet? That is the question. I'm curious. But yeah, the shows went well. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll just cover this week's totals. So I got 4 orders at the beginning of the week, which was very nice. And that was for a total of $191.42. So that's exciting. And then for Shop in the Park, I had a total of 3 sales, and that was a total of $80. The booth price was $40, so, but that's fine. I still made a profit. So, and then for Holiday Lane, I made 10 sales, and for a total of $291 even. So for this week's total, it was $562.42. So exciting. So grateful Thank you so much. Yeah, and I did double check my finances, and that will cover my bills for this month. So I made it another month. In reference to the will my business survive? Yes, another month. So that's exciting. And I still have another show to go on the 30th and then on the 7th. So I think that's what the next vlog is going to cover, is those two shows. I think I might wait until the end of December 7th to post the next vlog, just because I was late getting this one out too. So just to jump right into that, I think the struggle, if you've never had to watch yourself talk on video, and I'm fairly confident. I'm okay with myself as a person, but I'm really annoying to listen to. That sounds horrible to say. Like, when I'm editing myself, I don't finish sentences. I'll jump from one topic to the other. And I'll be like, girl, how am I supposed to fix what you just didn't say? I don't even know. So I've been getting more like frustrated with editing my videos, which I think came out a couple of videos ago, where I was just like, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Because I do tend to repeat it a few times, where I say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and this, but like in the middle of saying I'm going to do these things, I'll like stop at step 2 and explain all of it, instead of just saying I'm going to do this, this, and this. So it's one thing I did not expect to have to deal with. Like, learning the editing is interesting, like all the different cuts and then the transitions and then how to do the letters in, and that's interesting. You know, it's fun to learn. Trying to edit myself correctly to make me sound cognizant, coherent, is a whole different matter. So that's why this video is a little bit late this week, but for next week's vlog, I think I've got to figure that out tonight. I should come up with a plan for what I'll be working on next week to prep for that market, and then the next market after that, the December 7th one. So exciting. Yeah, so I guess I will see you guys tomorrow, next week. You'll see it next week. I'm gonna start tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.